Hello, and welcome back to my channel. Guess what we are talking about today? Canning. We're talking about canning, and we're talking about emergency food. And it's really just a quick video of what I've bought for my prep section in my pantry. But I really wanted to share it because, you know, it's hard times right now for a lot of people. The economy's a mess. The food source is a mess. It's all a mess. 2020 has just been a mess. And so I wanted to take the precaution to try and make sure I'm doing the best I can to protect my family in case something doesn't go too well, as it really hasn't been in this world. So I bought a canner, the Presto pressure cooker canner. Pressure canner. It's like a pressure cooker, but it's for canning, okay, in case you're new to the canning world. I'm new to the canning world. I'm learning all this. This is all new. But one thing I've learned is that right now, price gouging, finding supplies and all that is very, very hard. So if you plan on getting in on this canning situation, you better do it real quick because it's already an issue for supplies, finding supplies, okay? So this was my first jar. This was my first jar of tomato sauce. I bought a big thing of tomatoes, and I made some tomato sauce. And so I canned all of the tomato sauce that I made. And I also did some rice, some curry rice. And so I'm really, really excited about it because I think it came out pretty well for my first go around. And pressure canning is kind of nerve-wracking because, you know, you're watching that little steam thing in the pot moving and jumping, and it can be quite an ordeal. So I made it through my first time, and now I'm a little bit more confident, just a little bit, that I can get this done. So that's what I'm planning to do. But I wanted to show you guys what I picked up. Most of the stuff you'll see in the video I picked up from Smart & Final, and then some of it I picked up from Walmart and a few other places. But I thought I would just share because, you know, I'm new at this, like I said, and a lot of people are wondering, like, well, what do you buy to prep? You know, there's a lot of videos out there, but I thought I would just go ahead and do one anyway, especially for the people that I know, y'all who know me, y'all kinfolk who know me know I'm really doing this for all of y'all too, okay? Because you guys are hard-headed. You don't listen to nobody else. You don't really listen to me either, but at least I can put it in your ear one more time, okay? Stock up on a few things, okay? All of my YouTube family, I care for y'all too. Stock up on some things, okay? We see what state the world's in. Don't allow, even the word talks about, you know, watching the ants and how they stock up in the summer for the winter. Stock up, do your part, show your faith, right? Faith without works is dead. So let's do some faith. I don't want to hear that, well, God gonna bring me through by and by. He gave you a brain to use, and then whatever you can't do, he's gonna do, of course. But that's what that brain's for. Get to using it, right? So anyhow, I'm gonna show you guys a quick video of the things I bought so you can see, just in case you want to go out and get it. Smart & Final is so good. I love Smart & Final. There's several stores that I really, really like. We'll do a whole video on that another time, but I really got some good stuff at Smart & Final. So I'm going to insert it right here, then I'll be back with you in a minute. Hello, you guys, and welcome to my messy kitchen. Okay, so as you can see here, I've got all of the stuff that I just came back from the store with. I really just went to buy prep food, to be honest. Things that one might need in case things continue to go south like they're going in this United States and all the world, actually. I'm just the type of person where I don't want to be caught off guard. I love to be prepared. Being prepared keeps me at ease. I don't like to go and things happen and it's something I could have prevented, because then it stresses me out. I kick myself the whole time thinking, man, I could have prevented this. And so for me, this makes me feel a little bit better. Not 100%, but a little bit better. But let me share with you guys what I got, because some of this stuff that I got is stuff that you can't even find. But God is so good because he led me right to it, and I got the last of it. I got the last bit. In some cases, the guy was putting it on the shelf when I was walking up. That's how good God's being, okay? So this Presto pressure canner and cooker, it's sitting right here. I took it out, so I wanted to look at it. I'll be going over that a little bit later. The food dehydrator. I got that from Walmart, and this also from Walmart. Depending on which Walmart you go to, some of these are still there, but there's a lot of them that are not. The Presto pressure canner, good luck. Good luck, pray about it, and then let God lead you. That's what I did. I didn't even go to the Walmart by my house. I went to a different Walmart. I just prayed and asked God, Lord, tell me where it's at. And this one, it was way on the bottom shelf, pushed all the way back to the back of the gondola. You couldn't even see it visibly standing. I had to get pretty much on my hands and knees at the very bottom, and there it was, just one waiting for me. Now these Ball jars, as you know, Ball is the #1 canning jar on the market. There are some fake sites that are popping up right now. If you're not in a canning community, if you're not familiar with canning, then you may not know that jars are extremely hard to find. Price gouging are just completely ridiculous right now, utterly ridiculous. And there's a lot of companies from China and other places that are putting up fake websites where the website is real in the sense that you can actually buy the product, but the products are not legitimate. So they're kind of fabricating that they have Ball jars, and they don't. They're actually not Ball jars. They're like what you call a knockoff. And that's a big deal when you're trying to preserve food. So I got 1, 2, 3 canning jar cases. That's what I was able to find today. And then some white mouth lids, those are extremely hard to find. If you don't believe me, just stop what you're doing. Open up another page on your website and Google canning jars and see how much this stuff costs. A guy offered me $300 to buy this off of me in the store. This cost $79.99. He offered me $300 to have it before I left Walmart. Not happening. I need to stay alive. So that didn't happen. So I also picked up some bathroom lights, which is just everyday household cleaning stuff. I went to Sam's with Smart and Vinyl and got some hydrogen peroxide, a big thing of it. I also got some chicken bouillon seasoning from Smart and Final. That was $10. This was $10. I got some yeast, some active dry yeast right here, because if things really go south, you want to be able to bake. Okay. This is a big one too. It's hard. You got to break it up. But I learned about that on the canning community website, one of the canning community websites that I follow. So I got that. That was like $6. Some cornmeal, a big thing of baking soda. It was like $2. I went to the dollar store and got some more bandages because my kids think bandages are for everything. Okay. Some banana chips. These are the best banana chips. They're at the dollar store. Best banana chips. When I say the dollar store, I'm not talking about Dollar Tree. I'm talking about 99-cent store. Okay. They're red and purple, just so we're clear on that. I also bought a thing of Jell-O. I'm going to make some Jell-O cups for my girls. Smart and Final. I think I paid $2 for that. Some bananas, some squash, some coconut milk here. Some forehead thermometers. I just bought 2 just in case, because we do have one that's for your mouth and it has other attachments to it. But if we were to have visitors or something, I wouldn't necessarily want to put the thermometer that I use for my children in their mouth. Okay, so they would need their own thermometer, and so that would do that. We've got some tomato paste, Smart and Final, $5. These are the cups for the Jell-O that I'm going to be doing for the girls. Got some mazo, stuff you make for tamales. Got some organic food plant. We've got some black refried beans. I'm going to try and take these and find a way to put it on the dehydrator and see if I can make some black bean chips. We've got 4 things of salt, 2 regular salts, 2 iodized salts. We've got a thing of pure cornstarch. That's great for thickening up roux, broths, syrups, all of that. We've got some honey. I got this from Stater Brothers for $10. It's raw honey, real 100% honey. Picked up some beets. I'm going to try and replant one of those. Some green onions. I'm going to cut them, use the parts that I need, and all the bottom parts you can replant. If I haven't done a video on that, I probably should. Okay, here. We already have some pinto beans, a big bag of them. I picked up also some black beans. Okay. And then some parboiled rice. Parboiled rice is where it's kind of been boiled a little bit already. This in the canning community is a great staple. What it does is it allows you to preserve your rice or do your rice in your canning jars, and it doesn't make the rice mushy. Your rice won't come out mushy. And then under here, I just have a big giant bag of all-purpose flour. Now, this flour, hold on. This flour is 25 pounds. I paid $6 for this. Yep, $6. Now, as you know, I had just redid my little cabinet here. Now, just for that bag of flour right there, I paid like $4 or $5. So that's that. Let me show you my little pantry stash in the pantry. Okay, y'all. So I put it all away. So up here at the top, this is all of my prepper food, okay? Sorry, let me try to angle this so y'all can see. Up there, that is all of my prepper food. Can y'all see that? All prepper food. So we don't touch the stuff up here. I've even got my seeds for my garden, stuff for gardening, all that type of jazz. Everything up here that you see is for prep, okay? In case something don't go right, we can have stuff. We've got pounds and pounds of beans, pounds and pounds of rice. Got the powdered peanut butters, you know, all kind of stuff back there. Protein drinks, shakes. I even got some baby formula back there because if rubber really hits the road, that would be very nutritious for my children, right? So apple cider vinegar, big old thing of peroxide, bleach, all kind of stuff. Just, it's all up there, okay? So here are some of the other things you'll need if you're gonna be doing canning. Okay, you're gonna need to get some citric acid, right? Some lemon juice. No, it can't be fresh squeezed. It has to be lemon juice in the bottle, from my understanding. Okay, if you're gonna be doing some fruit preserves, you're gonna go with this one. Okay, by Ball also. This one also is by Ball. Okay. I also picked up the premium fruit. Picked up that too, just in case I wanted to do some jellies or jams. You're going to want to pick up some of this. Pick up one of these jar picker-uppers. I don't know the proper name for it. You just pick up the jars like this. This is for picking up the jars when they're hot. You're definitely gonna need one of those, okay? And then also, I picked up a magnetic stick. This is for the lids. Once you have them in the hot water, you get them out of the hot water with the lid, and then you put it onto whichever lid you're gonna be canning. So those are just a few tools that I picked up to help me better do this. And a Ball's book as well, which is upstairs, so I'll have to show you that later. But very important stuff to have, okay? So if you're interested in the canning and all that stuff, send me a message and I will direct you to someone that's really, really good at this stuff. Because like I said, I'm a baby at it. I'm just now learning. So if you're really interested, let me know and I'll redirect you, okay? So that is it, you guys. That's it. I'm getting ready to get ready for bed. It's been a long day. As you can see, I'm already in the pajamas. I've been in my pajamas all day. Let me be honest. I haven't went and did anything. I mean, schooling and cleaning up and, you know, things around the house, but I haven't left this house. I'm probably not going anywhere tomorrow either. I just don't feel like it. I'm gonna just do the stuff around here. But I'm gonna probably dye my hair tomorrow. You guys see all my gray hair? It's been like this for a couple of weeks now. I just kind of let it go and let God, but we're gonna take care of that tomorrow. So I'll probably do that tomorrow, do some more editing tomorrow, maybe a project or two, maybe, or maybe not. Oh, let me show you guys this. So in the video that you're gonna see, you're gonna see where I spoke about green onions and about chopping them off and letting them regrow. Well, she's done it. You see where the white is, right? That's where I cut them completely off, completely across, okay? All this green you see has grown out of these green onions in the last 2 days. 2 days of growth right there, maybe 3, okay? And that means you get to use it again. So green onions is a staple. Green onions are a staple here in my house and I love them. I love to eat them. And so I have a whole pot out in my garden. If you haven't seen my garden video, check that out. I have a whole pot of those in my garden, and so I'll buy some, use them and take the roots, put them in water for about 2 or 3 days, and then replant them in the garden, okay? Repurpose, recycle, reuse. It all goes together, doesn't it? The whole wrapped and scrap thing, right? So that's that, you guys. I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to be alive. Happy to be healthy. Happy to be well. God is good. Life is great. You know, I know it's some turmoil right now. The whole world's crazy, but I'm trying to pull the best out of the bad. Right? And I'm just grateful. Right now I have my kids arguing over a blanket when they all have a blanket and should be already asleep because it's like almost 10 o'clock. But nonetheless, they're arguing over covers when there's like 1,000 blankets in their room. So if you hear a child screaming in the background, that's what that's about, okay? But anyhow, so my loved ones, my friends, I hope you enjoyed the video. I know it was a quick little video. I just wanted to show you what I got. I'm really just now learning how to do the canning, and it's kind of scary. It's exciting and terrifying all at the same time because it is like a pressure cooker. So it's hot and that little thing is moving around on the top of it, and it's, you know, it's quite stressful to make sure you're doing it right. You don't want to burn your house down. You don't want the lid to pop off and hit anyone in the face. So you have to really be careful and know what you're doing. I did watch a nice amount of canning videos, as well as I got a couple of books. You know, the pressure cooker comes with a book itself. Also, I went and bought the Ball's book for pressure canning. And so with those resources, I was able to kind of steer my way into doing it properly. Hopefully I did a good job. I'm gonna be checking in with one of my fellow canners online and asking a few questions to make sure I did the whole thing properly. But once I get that down packed, I will do some videos on pressure canning. I actually have a smoked turkey that I'm getting ready to can probably tomorrow that I had my husband smoke a few days ago. So we're doing that too. And like I said, I just want to be prepared. So and tell you about the whole canning situation. And this is great. This will last for up to 3 years. So I've been told. Definitely for 1 year. But some people say if you store it correctly, it can last up to 3 years. And with all these rolling blackouts and all this stuff going on, you just don't know. So I figured I'd rather be safe than sorry. Feed my hungry kids, because they definitely would be talking about hunger if something happened. And so that's what we did. So anyway, that is that. I hope you enjoyed this really quick, fast video. I hope you are having a wonderful day, wonderful night, wonderful evening, whatever time of the day you're watching this, okay? I hope you are staying wrapped in scraps, meaning stay recycling, repurposing, reusing all parts of your life, your personality. Let's upbuild, let's uplift, let's do better than we did yesterday with ourselves, right? Let's love more, let's give more, let's forgive more, let's hope more, more. Let's just take that bad and turn it into something good. That's what I mean when I say wrapped in scraps. Repurpose, furniture, refurbish furniture, relationships. Just do the best you can with what you got. That's basically what wrapped in scraps in a apex of it all means, okay? Stay happy, stay loving you, stay loving God, stay loving life, okay? Remember that you're important. Keep your head up. I know it's hard times right now for a lot of people. Keep your head up. Trouble don't last always, right? And